Welcome to Week 10 podcast. How's it going, Rob?
Going good, Sam. Yourself?
Good. Not too bad. Getting ready for Thanksgiving week next week. Rob, I thought you were going to the game this past weekend, but then I thought, no, he's not going this weekend. It's this coming weekend, right?
This coming weekend. Yeah,
Yes.
I'll be down in Kansas City Chiefs and San Diego Chargers. I refuse to acknowledge they're the Los Angeles Chargers, although I will be going to see them in lovely SoFi Stadium. And I believe neither team has a single wide receiver on the roster for this weekend, so it should be interesting.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? All the pictures and videos I've seen of SoFi, you're going to have to tell me about it. I mean, it looks pretty good. We'll have to see.
It's amazing what corporate banking money can build.
Yep. Well, let's, you know what? Let's take a look at the standings. Some interesting stuff happening. Conference One Earth, Savs at 8-2. Oh, his winning streak's over. New Denver at 6-4. High Rollers 3-7, and Pete Muppets with his first win since week 1.
Yeah,
2-8.
Gosh darn, man, Pete Muppets 2-8.
2-8. I'm just one game ahead of him.
Yeah.
And,
Savs,
yeah.
So a funny story. So I'm hanging out with Pete Muppets on Sunday, and so I was talking about the general crappiness of my team, right? Which, it's been pretty middle of the road, underperformed, right? And he kind of looks to me with all sincerity. He's like, Rob, I feel like maybe fantasy football has just passed us by. And I was like, passed who by? I just won the damn championship last year. I don't suck. You suck now. So shit might have passed you by, but I'm just having a down year. So don't include me in your misery. 2-8. He's 1-8 at that time.
Yeah, it's not
fantasy football has not passed me by. I'm right there. So speaking of that, this division's boring as hell. Go New Denver, hop up there. But let's get into some interesting divisions. Wind, all of a sudden,
Yes.
Wow, Scott actually gets a second win, throws Bagger the bat down, and he drops all the way from first place all the way to third.
Yeah.
And tied for first, but almost 300 points behind now. That's about, 250 actually. So the only team in this division is irrelevant because I don't think I can actually must put together a roster for this coming weekend. It's crazy. I will. I'll have to drop some guys, but yeah, so what's crazy about it is I'm only a game out of these guys, but LS Verde and Straight LA Kings, man, they are on a roll there. LS, it's only 2, but I think he's won 4 or 5 or something, 5 or 6. Straight LA is, man, that's 4 in a row. Back from the dead. That 1258 is a little misleading. He got off to such a bad start there. So he is this. We got us a race, boys. And I'm running behind picking up your leftovers. So I'm right there. See my tongue hanging out? I'm coming for it. Yeah. All right.
All right. Yeah. No. That division it's anybody's really. But you don't think the wild card is going to come from the Wind division, right?
Oh, I think it could.
Oh, it could?
Absolutely.
It could?
Yeah, why not? Why not? New Denver just needs to lose a couple more, and there you go. I mean, hell, even High Rollers, who's one of our unluckiest teams in the history of football, is fantasy football, is still theoretically alive, although it's kind of a stretch. Yeah. I'm trying to keep interested. Everybody, keep your rosters in. Commission take over if he has to, but don't make me do it. Don't make me do it.
Yeah. So. Well, let's go to the Fire division. The Hart Foundation, 7-3, Wolfpack 6-4, Belichick Meat 6-4, and Ninja Assassin 2-game winning streak. Let's go!
Wow, I know. Holy hell! Break up Ninja Assassin, man. He got all the way up to 3. and you guys doing a little dance for me on the screen right here. So yeah. Hart Foundation, taking a loss, but. Fortuitously for him, Wolfpack didn't do anything. He loses again, and Belichick, man, he's hot. He's cold. He's a little bit hot right now. Still got 100 points from Cody. Cody's looking real strong right there.
Yeah, and then of course the Water division, Autumn Wind. He's coming in at 9-1, best record in the league. Degenerate Bastard 4-6, Mad Dog 4-6, and Kelly Budog 3-7.
So put off your little sound effects there, Sam. I do believe we have our first division clincher here this week. My math's reasonably strong. So I'm good enough to figure out that if there's only 4 games left and he got a 5-game lead. You've won the division, sir, which means you won. Oh God, I have to remember. Is it 100?
I think it's 100.
130. I can't remember. I think it's 100. We have
it's
it all
100.
written down, guys. It's $4 with the rest of the money going directly to the Gang Green bank account. No, it's I haven't made a penny off this league in 21 years, Sam, outside of what I won.
Yeah, no,
Not a penny, man.
Yeah, I think it's 100, and then I think it's 75 for the wild card. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is.
Yeah, it's the wild card loses like 100, and then it's like we'll get it all straightened out. So
Yeah. No worries.
It's a lot of money. Don't worry, but you get your thing going right there, and there you are. Degenerate Bastards losing 5 in a row and still hanging on to second place. So he's still in there. So is Mad Dog. And outside, you guys haven't, you're mathematically not eliminated, you and Kelly Bulldogs, but it's not looking real good, man.
Yeah, we need a lot of help.
Yeah, in fact, it's kind of crazy over in your conference, man. It's Heart Foundation's got himself a race there, but yeah. All right, so you still got a shot at the wild card there, guys. So still looking good. Lots of monetary things going.
All right. Ready for the speed run?
I am ready for the speed run as soon as I click the weekly results tab. You ready?
There we go.
All right, speed run. I'm running from it. Studs and Puds, Straight LA, 166. Oh, High Rollers. Okay, so High Rollers has been having a lot of bad luck this year until this week. Straight LA, 166. Man, this guy's rolling here. Tua, dude. I'm going to give him a stud award, Sam. Why not? Right?
Yeah. Yep.
CD Lamb, that's definitely a studly performance out there. Dude, Straight LA, he's got a good team. Imagine that. Christian McCaffrey, that's weird usage of him the other day. Straight LA just keeps on rolling right along very nicely, man. Very nicely, my man. All right, High Rollers, it's just not going to be your year, man. Back in the bat, runs into the buzzsaw that is the Peep Muppets. Comes with a very impressive 77.5% efficiency rating out of SCAD, so I think he's right. The game has passed him by. I guess, with the way they wrote Terry McLaurin on the bench, Raheem Mostert on the bench, Vikings. Yeah, you can't say anything about the Vikings there. A.J. Brown, 0. You got to know to bench A.J. Brown and put Terry McLaurin in there, right? I mean, Amari Cooper. I mean, there's not a time in my life where I'd start Amari Cooper over Terry McLaurin. Never going to happen. I hate Amari. There are no studs. All right, Patrick Mahomes was a stud.
Yeah,
but he's always a stud. We don't even need to bother with him.
That's a given.
Back of the bat, not real good. David Montgomery, what a mess there. A.J. Brown, that's kind of a puddly performance there. We're going to give it to him. All right, moving on. Gang Green, New Denver. Gang Green sucks. Comes in with an impressive 87.75 points. Yeah, all right. So when you run off skill positions like this, 6, 6, 5, and 3, you don't win a lot. Oh, Kyle Pitts. Can we call Kyle Pitts the bust of the year?
Really? Yeah.
If we got a tight end position, I mean, it now qualifies it, right? I mean, any other year, nobody would even sneeze at this guy. He'd be like, I don't know, the guy in Atlanta doesn't know how to use him. But we actually have a position designated for tight end. I need you to come up with somebody puddlier than me. Nobody can win that one. I need you to find a bigger pud for me than Kyle Pitts next week, Sam. Get Tay. Tay's going to be our guest host next week, we're hoping. And joining us is our usual Thanksgiving thing. Tay, gauntlet down. You find me a bigger pud than Kyle Pitts. It's a challenge.
George Kittle.
Yeah, no, but nah. Kittle's had at least 2 good games.
Yes,
okay, one maybe.
True. Yeah, one maybe 2. Anyways.
Jonathan Taylor got a 67-yard touchdown in only 31 points. Man, it hurts, man. It hurts me. Kid. Man, it hurts me. So, Gerald Everett, 2 points. Yeah, that's rough, New Denver. It's just rough. It's sad. When do we get to Raiders? When do we get some Raiders players out here? El Oso Verde blowing up Sabs this week. Justin Fields. Oh, my God. So I have to listen to this tedious argument over whether Justin Fields is the best two-way player in football. And I'm like, okay, so if he only runs and he can't pass, it doesn't make him two-way. So I say, clearly, by your logic, the best two-way player in football is Patrick Mahomes. Because if you take Patrick Mahomes at the highest level of passing, which he's better than anybody out there, and he runs, every now and again, he had 60 yards the other day. I mean, isn't that just the equivalent of Justin Fields, like, running all over the field, and by the way, losing losing games. So, albeit that Justin Fields is emerging ever so slightly, this is actually a topic of discussion in my household, So I like Justin Fields sort of okay.
He's
The best
improving.
two-way player in football.
Yeah.
It's got to be Wood. It's either Lamar or, speaking of that, speaking of Lamar or Josh Allen here,
Josh Allen,
Savs had Lamar on his bench because he was on bye this week. So, man, I was really hoping he was going to drop him and pick up Dak Prescott and I could grab him for the stretch run there. I was really, really hoping he was going to do that. And especially when Josh Allen he's questionable, but when you got a big fat lead like Savs does, it's he had the luxury of kind of just leaving these guys on the bench. So yeah, El Oso, man, anyway. Justin Fields definitely a stud performance. Justin Jefferson, that's the greatest catch I've ever seen, right?
Yeah, that was one of top 3. Yes.
Lord, dude, that
was amazing.
I don't understand how the ball doesn't come out, man. It's what an individual effort by Justin Jefferson in that game. That game was wild.
Yeah,
and he's a hell of a player.
That game
There's
was
no question.
That was crazy game. Fumble in the end zone and overtime, and oh my gosh. The helmet catch is up there also, right? The helmet catch is up there.
Yes, but it's the Patriots, so who cares? And then you got Odell. It's like the Odell one's like the first time anybody ever saw a wide receiver wearing the gloves they all wear right now.
Yeah.
Which basically the ball just sticks to him. Who doesn't make one-handed catches now?
Yeah.
But to make a one-handed catch and hold on to it with your pinky while the other guy's laying with the ball in his hand, trying to pull it out of his hand, is the greatest catch of all time.
Yes.
Those are all kidding aside, those are all great catches. Oh, and I have a nominee for Punt of the Year here. Deebo Samuel, man, got paid, stopped playing. Interesting.
Yep.
Sam's team, weird looking team this week, man.
Yeah.
Weird looking team. It's all right. Kelly Bulldogs Ninja Assassin.
What's What's my efficiency, Rob? What's my efficiency?
100%.
Yeah, 100%. Yes.
Okay. Wait a second. Wasn't everybody on bye? Everybody was on bye or injured on your bench.
Yes, so I know.
You're a genius, Sam. You're a genius.
Only one way to do it.
Like literally, everybody was on bye or the Keenan Allen was injured.
Yeah.
You have an awful lot of Cincinnati Bengals on your team. That might have something to do with your 3-8 record, or whatever, whatever the hell you are, 3-7.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. No, but hey, Trevor Lawrence, he's not very good at football. Aaron Rodgers, he was very good at football.
This is the first time Aaron Rodgers outscored Trevor Lawrence all year. I just want to put that out there. First time.
Wow, that's rough, dude.
Aaron
That's
Rodgers,
actually. Yeah. That's a stat of the week, man. You stopped me from bagging on Josh Jacobs, man. It's like 19 points. I guess he got a touchdown. Yeah. Can I make fun of the Raiders yet? Or
you're right there,
Derek Carr on the other side. There we go. All right. So, man, you don't even really have to say anything. I just read something the other day by a Raiders fan out there. He said, this is how I like my Raiders seasons go. Not only do we suck, it's just humiliating. This team is just an absolute disgrace. You lost to a team. Where the hell did they dig Matt Ryan up from anyway? That was weird. At home even. So they've lost to the entirety of the AFC South. Never, ever, ever a good thing. If you lose to all 4 teams in the AFC South, you might be the worst team in the history of football.
And was Cooper Kupp injured beforehand or during the game? What happened there?
He was injured during the game. Well, what happened there is that they played like all backup quarterbacks that day. That was weird. And the Cardinals' backup quarterback's better than the Rams' backup quarterback, and the Rams suck, man. They're starting to look like one of the lamest Super Bowl teams in the history of football. If I heard correctly, they have the worst record. Anyway, though, so Ninja Assassin, good job, buddy. Kelly Bulldogs, sorry, brother. It's 4 weeks ago, winning fantasy games is a lot more fun than losing them. All right, Heart Foundation, Autumn Wind. Here we go. Heart Foundation, 156. Autumn Wind, 167. You can't stop this guy. I am going to focus on the Heart Foundation this week, though. I think I've given my due props to the Autumn Wind over the years here, or the weeks here. So, albeit that he's 9-1, but we're going to go ahead and look at the Heart Foundation, who's got a good team here. So we got lots of time to talk about Autumn Wind as we roll down the last 4 weeks, trying for that first round bye. Jimmy Garoppolo. He still employs Jimmy Garoppolo out here. Tua Tagovailoa. Jimmy Garoppolo and Tua Tagovailoa are no chance in hell that Cody figured those were going to be his quarterbacks for the stretch run in 2022 fantasy football, Sam. There is no way in hell he had any concept that this was going to be his riding with. Right now he's going, yeah, I like it, So, but it doesn't matter as long as Tony Pollard keeps rolling. Mike Evans, he's up there in the bust category. Man, dude, Cody's got some good wide receivers that if they got hot, he could get rolling pretty nice. He's got a lobby down there on the bench, So, wow, man, that's our foundation. He's tough, man. No question. Mad Dog Wolfpack, 81.7% efficiency rating. Gabe Davis. Gabe Davis is that guy that you hate because when you start him, he scores 2 points, and when you don't, he scores 20. So it's just best not to have Gabe Davis on your team. Not a lot to say about this game. Todd scored 78 points, so there's nothing to say about him. Mad Dog got enough, man. Got enough out of it. It's just, Jeffrey Wilson, man, that's somebody coming back. Who knew that every 49ers running back in the league, except for Deebo Samuel, was going to be good no matter where they went, Anybody but Deebo. Quality player. Mad Dog. Staying alive. Kind of. Belichick mate. Degenerate Bastards. 141 coming in with 81. Let's see where he non-started this week. Aaron Jones. But Jesus criminy, man. I mean, what do you guys do with those Packers right now? It's like they haven't done anything, so it's kind of hard to blame them for leaving them on the bench.
Yeah.
The Fournette non-start was great. Actually, Mike has got running backs galore here. Miles Sanders against it cost him a game. Cost him a win. 22 points. 22 points if he goes with him, brings him 163. He takes out Belichick, mate. But the butterfly theory, all that shit, right? So, hey, man, but he's got a team here. It's Saquon, all these running backs, Stephon Diggs, Godwin, Lockett, he's got a whole bunch of B-plus guys where he doesn't have A guys, so, and he's got Josh Allen who's gone in the tank. Wow. He loses too. Yeah. Belichick mate, Justin Fields, Christian Kirk, the Vikings, what? I don't even really see how he wins this. Oddly the defense, the meltdown by the Eagles the other night, that was kind of weird. Yeah, that's a tough one for Degenerate Bastards. Belichick mate, you're not going to get 55 out of Fields every week. It is what it is. Sam, that's our rundown, brother.
That is our rundown. And obviously this Thursday is regular time for waiver wires, and next week let's talk about next week's waiver.
I'm going to do 8 p.m. Wednesday night. 8 p.m. Wednesday night waiver wire. I don't want to screw around with it in the morning if anything goes bad. So we'll go 8 p.m. Wednesday night waiver wire. That means that immediately there afterwards, just like normal, the free agency, ad drops open up. And everybody get your starters in, man, because I can't see anything. You got a Buffalo game early in the morning. I can see it after that point, but watch for that. And then, it's time to pay. It's time to pay the league. So.
Yeah, let's
next week we're going to lead with paying the league.
Yep. I'll make sure to post the waiver wire for next week also mention it in the post. But awesome. All right, everybody. Good luck this week, and next week we'll do the podcast with special guest Tay. The bagger, the bat. So good luck, everybody.
Yeah, he doesn't know this yet.
No, he doesn't know it. No, he doesn't know it yet.
He's finding out now. How exciting! Happy podcast day, Tay.
All right, guys. Catch you later.
See you, Sam.